Within the NCCR DFAB, I learned how to really work with other disciplines and understand what they mean, understand how to relate to other people's expertise so that a project can all work together. I'm Mariana Popescu. I currently work at TU Delft as an assistant professor in the Faculty of Civil Engineering and Geosciences. I did my bachelor's and master's at TU Delft, but at the Faculty of Architecture. I did my PhD at ETH in the NCCR DFAB with the Block Research Group. I then came back to Delft, but I got adopted by the Faculty of Civil Engineering, which was a little bit of a, coming home moment. And I will be going to MIT in the Faculty of Architecture and Planning, but also associated to the Schwarzman School of Computing. When I was at ETH, my research was about stay-in-place fabric formworks, specifically done with knitting, and that happens to be what I'm still doing. One of my interests is that coupling of design to fabrication and closing that loop between fabrication-aware design, basically, so that you can bring in the fabrication parameters and ways of fabricating within the design process and have that design process be informed by this. Knitting machines are usually used in the fashion industry or in the garment industry or in other industries rather than the construction industry. It's important to be able to really develop the kind of techniques that would allow these textiles to be used in construction, which means that you need to kind of have direct access to a machine to test things out, to develop things or different procedures on that machine. And having that back and forth between computational design and how the machine works and understanding where the pressure points are and how you can maneuver it is very important. I think each project challenges something a little bit different. My favorite so far still stays kind of the Knit Candela because it was such a big thing. It was great in terms of team, of course. It was great in terms of context. It was also great in terms of collaboration within the NCCR, so thinking about, working with Lex. It was this kind of bottom-up making it happen. He made all the special concrete mixes that we needed for that, and then you always face challenges, but I like challenges. So actually, if a project has some point that's difficult, then that's the fun part. What DFAB teaches you specifically by putting so many different expertise in the same room is actually a part of communication, funny enough. And by communication, I don't mean just as in how we're talking to each other, but how you manage to communicate such that a project comes together from different angles. I want to be as open and collaborative as possible with most of the people that you encounter. And I think that openness is something that I've learned in Delft a lot. I think I've learned in the NCCR DFAB a lot as well. And I think MIT is the perfect place for that as well.